everybody. It's time for another episode of Poor Taste Buds. I, of course, am the esteemed Mikey B of Under 655 Studios.
655!
Yeah. And this guy here is...
James R.I. Katie.
I was going to say the engineer of my suffering, but...
That's fair. I'm both. Anyway, we're back once again to eat some more horrible from cartoons. Or, in this case, a very specific cartoon.
And just a reminder to everybody, he actually keeps me totally in the dark on all of these. So right now, I'm genuinely asking, what cartoon would that actually be?
Really? But that doesn't even make sense because you explicitly said in our rebranding video that our next episode would be food from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You're right. It doesn't. Even with my terrible memory, it'd be hard to forget with you mentioning it so often these past few months.
That's just the thing that I do.
Plus, you'd have to be blind not to figure it out with all this set dressing. I mean, hell, this is your freaking t-shirt.
I don't wear t-shirts.
You used to.
It's pepperoni and ice cream pizza.
What?
Pizza time! Who had the pepperoni and ice cream? Yeah, I want some of the... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles! Heroes in a half shell! Turtle power!
So, pepperoni and ice cream pizza. This is the first time that we've made a pizza here on Poor Taste Buds. But it most certainly will not be the only time. What you viewers, of course, have no reason to know is that creative pizzas are kind of my thing. But if I'm going to a party where people are expected to bring food, I'll bring pizza. Because of that, I took the liberty of you are making that look a lot harder than it needs to be. I took the liberty of defining the rules that we're going to use for the purpose of this episode. Defining pizza. Number 1, crust. We use Boboli because while I have made many pizzas in my life, I've never taken the time to make crust or even learn how to make crust. For our purposes, Boboli is fine. Sauce. You gotta have sauce. Every pizza has to have some kind of sauce. Does it have to be the traditional tomato sauce? No. But in this particular case, you can leave that open. In this particular case, it is. Cheese. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh, James, not every pizza has to have cheese. The point is, unless we have some reason to believe that the pizza does not have cheese, it's going to have cheese. Cooking. Now, obviously, there are certain ways that one might choose to prepare a delicacy such as pepperoni and ice cream pizza so that it might be, well, let's say different. But since our goal here on this episode, on the show is not to create good food, necessarily, food that will apparently kill me. Yes. We're just going to basically, unless we have a reason to believe it should be different, toppings go on before it's cooked, and then we cook it for 10 minutes on 450. We broil it for a couple of minutes just to get the cheese, and in this case, ice cream, nice and golden brown. And then, lastly, we have the traditional and requisite pizza condiments in these little Ninja Turtle snack cups, Parmesan cheese, red pepper flakes. So if we... Yep. I'm running out of things to say, and I'm worried, because the smell alone is haunting.
It's a little overpowering.
It's haunting.
Something about baked ice cream.
That's what it is. It's like, it smells like slightly like burned milk. The ice cream itself actually burned faster than anything else, which seems weird to me. But I'm not a chemist. And I should mention that the show did not explicitly say what flavor of ice cream, but if you look at the picture, I mean, it was a 90s TV show, so the resolution is crap. I'll put up an image right now. You can see there's like 3 lumps of what look like scoops of ice cream, and one of them's definitely brown, and one of them's sort of an off-white, and then the other one looks almost the same color as the cheese, but it was probably meant to be some kind of pink. So we would have gone with Neapolitan anyway, because that's just like default ice cream. So yeah, that's... Yeah.
Alright, so time to hate myself.
So, first this. We're not going to tell you what's in these mugs.
But it's not milk.
It's not milk. That's good, not milk.
Oh yeah.
And now,
milk. The pièce de resistance.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, brother.
Okay.
It tastes kind of like it smells, but with more pepperoni.
I'm actually... My first bite...
Oh, that is a nice little hint of vomit.
I think I'm tasting what you're tasting, but I don't hate it as much as you do. I love the taste of vomit.
It's the cream. What? Oh, that explains this entire premise of the show.
You know what you signed up for.
I guess I did.
The ice cream is not necessarily uniformly applied, and even if it was, it didn't stay that way.
Yeah.
So my first bite was mostly dominated by strawberry with a little bit of chocolate. My initial thoughts, not as bad as I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting
Mostly it tastes like sweet pepperoni pizza so far.
I'm glad I put on as many pepperonis as I did.
Me too. I know I lectured you. I was like, you're overdoing it.
Shut up, I know what I'm out.
Or milk.
That's not milk.
More not milk.
That's right.
I got a burned chunk of ice cream.
You won't.
What are we doing here, Mike?
I don't have one. That's actually... Well, I mean, most of my pizza is burned ice cream, so...
Not like this. This was like... It was like eating the outer casing of a marshmallow that's been on fire. It's very, very similar.
Actually, I think it's a good description.
Yeah, really, it's the sugar.
Yeah.
The sugar caramelized.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it's mostly...
Then burnt.
I'm sure I'm just kidding. My beard probably looks like a
It's not as bad as you think, but also...
Pizza Town
I'm
massacre.
kind of surprised. This isn't... Oh, there's like parts of it that are bad.
I don't care for the chocolate taste, but it's not like overwhelming.
I'm gonna have another slice, but it's mostly...
Oh, I am too. I'm hungry too. It's the best way to do these. My doctor has recently told me that my cholesterol's a little high. She's advised me to eat less animal protein. So this is a cheat day for me. So I'm definitely going to eat another slice.
Oh.
And I'm going to eat more than one slice, probably, of every pizza that we make tonight.
Oh, I have a lot of ice cream in that one. It's the vanilla.
Well, see, that's the thing. Is like no bite is exactly the same as any other bite.
Oh, that is a lot of the vanilla. Vanilla pizza.
Vanillizza.
Yeah.
You might say.
Vanillissimo. Go for it.
We brought them down.
Oh, yeah. I want some of that.
Might as well try it with a little bit of parm. Because as Mike might say...
I like to eat this stuff.
I'm not your wife. As Mike might say, if you put enough cheese on something, it just becomes cheese.
Oh, yeah, I might say that. And also, I like to put all of this in my mouth and eat it on a regular basis. Yeah.
I like my ice cream spicy. Spice cream, if you will.
Just want to show this off for the camera.
Yes. Sexy.
Just a mountain of Parmesan cheese with a whole bunch of red pepper flakes on top. And half of it fell off as I tried to pick it up.
this at the beginning.
Yeah, whatever.
No, not for you.
Well,
I have a beard.
Oh, right. Are you ready? We need to do this together. Well,
Yeah. I'm all for doing it together with my best bud.
Really?
Let's do it.
Mine has more Parmesan, though, so I would. Well, it went everywhere. I'm making a mess. That's a valid hypothesis, though. If you put enough cheese on it, it just becomes cheese.
With my limited amount of cheese, it just tastes like what it tasted like before, but with cheese. Again, not unbearable.
There's a lot of cheese on it. It's good now.
I would not say that the ice cream adds anything to the experience.
No, not at all.
But if you're ever on like a desert island and all you have to eat is already made ice cream and pepperoni pizza, you won't starve to death until you finish that pizza.
I'm going to clean this plate when I'm done with it.
Damn right you are. Don't even go in the dishwasher. You gotta clean it.
Kind of surprised how much of the Parmesan cheese I managed to spill directly on the plate. Like, not a lot there. There's a lot there.
I mean, we bash him pretty hard, but he's not completely without skill.
I mean...
Oh, we were racing. Nobody told me.
It's the only way I would win. I had to make sure that I stacked the deck in my odds. My favor? Whatever.
You said deck?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I have one of those, though.
A deck?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Is it a big deck?
Pretty big. My dad built it when I was 10.
Okay, so, verdict.
I wouldn't eat it voluntarily.
I mean, everything we're doing here is I'm not holding a gun to your head, man. It wouldn't even end our friendship.
I mean, I
Now,
would-
granted, I did avoid telling you that before you agreed to all this.
all right. More accurately, I wouldn't pay someone to let me eat this.
No.
I would not go to a restaurant and be like, "Please give me one slice of your finest ice cream and pepperoni pizza."
Would not order it off a menu.
No.
No, if there are other options. Well, actually, after the rest of the courses tonight, you might rethink that.
Probably. I am going to shovel all of this directly into my mouth.
While he's doing that, I will give my final verdict. Everything that I said in the last however many minutes this turns out to be. And cut.